Welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today I've got a massive, brand new, exciting episode in my ongoing video series. Big announcements, reveals, studio insider information, collector's film chat episode number 37. Now in today's huge episode, I'm going to be sharing a bunch of my studio insider information that I'm privy to. Things that are shared with me from directors, restoration studios, the studios themselves, and information given to me directly from those that work in the studios that let me know about 4K titles that are being worked on with brand new 4K restorations that are being planned for future 4K releases. And then I'm also going to be sharing a bunch of important updates and news about limited edition 4K releases that I was just notified from tons of studios about that are coming out, so that way you don't miss out on any of this information or miss out on getting a chance to own any of these. And in this video series, I always give important updates, announcements, and reveals about big 4K releases so you're aware of all of the latest and greatest news of what's going on in the 4K industry with all of these studios. So this ongoing video series has been massively popular. I've been surprised at how many people reach out to me and say they absolutely love this video series I've created. And so I always enjoy getting to dive into and share a bunch of the kind of behind the scenes information that I'm privy to give you little things that are coming up so you can be excited just like I am when the studios share it with me about all of these amazing physical media releases that we have to look forward to. Now, starting off with some studio insider information I'm going to share with all of you here. I did just find out about Enemy at the Gates from 2001, the really good Jude Law war action film, is finally being planned for a future 4K release here in the US. This is one of those titles that many years ago did get a release over in Japan, but it was never released anywhere else around the world. Well, finally it's being planned for a future 4K release here in the US, and it's going to be a native 4K, and my hope is that they do a brand new Dolby Atmos audio mix. For this war film, especially with all the sniper bullets and explosions, a Dolby Atmos mix would be amazing for this. Now, I did ask them, is that being planned or worked on for the 4K release? I did not get an answer. So I don't know whether it's something they're just basically going to surprise us with and have a Dolby Atmos on it. It is my request, and I did request it from the studio saying, you know, this is a film that would be really incredible if you did a brand new Dolby Atmos mix for it. So hopefully the studio does that, but this is one of those that I've been waiting for on 4K for a very long time because I absolutely love the film. So this was one I wanted to share with all of you, that it is something that is being planned and worked on for the future here, and that is a big, exciting release. Now, some more exciting studio insider information. I did just get a confirmation from Warner Brothers that A Nightmare on Elm Street is getting, for its 40th anniversary, a brand new 4K restoration of its original camera negative. It's going to be a native 4K with an HDR10 master and color grading, and the release window is between August through October is the planned release window for this upcoming 4K release. So this is a big announcement. I know a lot of you have asked me about this over the years. There's been rumors for years. Heck, last year I think I saw like 15 different places reporting rumors that it was supposed to release last year, but I didn't report on that because it was just a rumor at that point until I got a confirmation. And this is actually confirmed from Warner Brothers that it's coming out this year, planned for that release window that I just explained. So this is a huge, exciting release that I know a lot of you are going to be thrilled for, that we are going to be looking forward to this. Now, once I get the pre-order links, and I have those for the pre-orders here in the US, I will post those in the community section here on my YouTube channel, as well as on my Twitter, or X, which is 4K Blu Ray Reviews. If you don't follow me on there yet, you need to follow me on there. I post updates constantly. I actually can post them faster on there. So I constantly post updates on pre-orders and announcements I get. So make sure to follow me on 4K Blu Ray Reviews on my X. Now, sharing some more of my exciting studio insider information that the studio just let me know about, Addams Family Values, the 1993 live-action sequel film, and it is going to be a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 color grading and master. If you haven't checked out my previous Addams Family review, that's available right now on this channel. I did an exclusive 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison review. It was a good 4K release, so this is one I am looking forward to finally getting the sequel on 4K as well. and that is one of those films that I really enjoy this series. It's a great 90s film, and I'm looking forward to this finally coming out on physical media. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to go down and give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you're notified right away whenever I release any of this studio insider information, any of these big announcements or reveals. You never want to miss out on any of this content, so make sure to go down there, give this video a like and a thumbs up for me, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Let me tell you, this video has the most studio insider information I've shared yet, and we've got another big one here I'm going to share with you. We are going to be getting David Fincher's Zodiac from 2007. It is a great thriller, and it's currently being worked on and planned for a future 4K release with a brand new 4K transfer and Dolby Vision and HDR10 master. And this is one of those I have waited a very long time for, because it's one of those films that if they do the Dolby Vision and HDR10 implementation correctly, it can look outstanding, especially with the lights to darks, and there's so many scenes that can be enhanced where they're like sitting with just a light bulb and a lamp in the room, where if that implementation is done right, it'll really give that depth to that image feeling. And this one I am hugely excited for, and I'm looking forward to this 4K release immensely. Now for some more studio insider info, we're going to be getting Amadeus from 1984, and it is currently being worked on with a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative and HDR10 color grading and master. And along with that restoration, they're doing tons of little fixes, repairs, meticulous restoration where they're taking out blots and splotches and hairs. So this is one of those that's being worked on for a future 4K release. I don't have a release window, I just know the studio is currently working on it. Once I have that, I'll share that in a future video as well with some updates. But this is another big, massive release, knowing that the studio is currently working on this and that we are going to be getting this here in the future on 4K. So I wanted to make sure to let all of you know so you get the latest and greatest, so you're aware of these, so you can be excited for these future releases as well. Now, it's always extremely important, if you decide you're going to buy or add any of these announcements to your collection, always go down and use those direct Amazon sale links I pinned as a comment in the comment section right below this video. Those links down there never cost you a penny extra to click on them, but when you click on them, it shows your support of these videos and this YouTube channel. And the only way I can continue to create all this content is with you, my viewers and subscribers' support, by always clicking on those direct Amazon sale links down there below. You see, the studios don't pay me a dime to make any of these announcements or to make any of these reviews or content here on my channel. The only way I can always spend all of this time full-time creating all these videos that all of you enjoy watching is through your direct support. So if you've enjoyed this content and this content helps you out, always make sure to use those direct Amazon sale links right down there below. Now, jumping out to July 23rd, I have a big announcement that I just announced today. Universal reached out to me and let me know that The Fall Guy, the 2024 action-adventure comedy film, is being released as a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 and English Dolby Atmos audio mix for both cuts of the film. Now, here's why this is exciting news. The original theatrical cut I was not as much a fan of, but the actual extended cut of the film, which runs a full 20 minutes longer, fleshes out the story so much better. It adds numerous dialogue scenes, added story beats that really makes the film feel like a complete picture, as opposed to the theatrical cut was really chopped up and really I just felt like did not represent the way the film should have been. So thankfully, it's being released on a BD100 4K disc. So thankfully, we're going to be getting the theatrical and the far superior extended cut. That's the only way I ever suggest watching this film. If you have not seen it yet, don't watch the theatrical cut. Wait for the 4K release and watch it in the extended version, because that is actually a very enjoyable film and really makes the theatrical cut look extremely poor. So thankfully, Universal went the extra mile to give us Dolby Atmos, plus we're getting Dolby Vision HDR10 native 4K, and we're gonna get that extended cut. So I was hugely excited about this release, so I wanted to make sure to let all of you know. Now for all of these, any of these you're wanting to pre-order, I put the direct Amazon sale links right down there below. Now jumping ahead to July 30th, Sony just let me know that they're finally going to be releasing Run, Lola Run from 1998 in an individual 4K release. Now, previously, this was locked behind one of their box sets. That was the only way you could get it. Well, it's getting a standalone 4K release finally, along with that brand new native 4K transfer they did, and Dolby Vision HDR10 Master and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 lossless audio mix. All done by Sony. So this is one that I'm excited for because I didn't get the box set. So I am going to be picking up this one as a standalone title because this is one of those that I did enjoy as a film, and I'm excited to actually get it now on its own. Now, moving ahead to August 27th, another massive announcement that 20th Century had shared with me is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is coming out in two different flavors, a limited edition steelbook and a standard 4K case. Both are available to pre-order and order right now. Now, this is the 2024 sequel film in the ongoing Planet of the Apes series. Now, 20th Century did let me know it's going to be a native 4K and HDR10 Master along with Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, what's unique about this 4K release is whether you want the limited edition steelbook or the standard 4K case, both of them are coming with two different cuts and versions of the film. You're getting the theatrical cut, which is going to be on the 4K disc, and then we're also getting the inside the lens, the raw cut version, basically without the CGI on each of the actual characters that play the apes. You actually get to watch the film with the actual actors themselves, which is a huge exciting thing because it's a very unique way to watch the film, to see the performances. So you can kind of watch basically the theatrical cut first, then watch the raw cut to see what it looked like before the CGI was put over each of the actors, which I think is a huge exciting announcement. The fact that they're giving us both cuts of the film in this set is massive. So that's available as of right now making this video. Both of them are available to order, though keep in mind the limited edition steelbook will sell out before the release date. All of these limited edition steelbooks I've been announcing lately have been selling out before the release date ever comes around. So if you're interested in that limited edition steelbook at all, now's the time to go down and pre-order through that link I posted down below, because before the release date, you won't be able to get it. It'll be on the aftermarket for ridiculous. $100, $150 is what they sell for. So keep that in mind. Now's the time if you want to pre-order this. Now, jumping ahead to September 3rd, another big announcement. We're going to be getting the Amityville Horror, the 2005 remake. That is a very good remake. I will tell you, compared to the original Amityville Horror that I've reviewed here on this channel, if you haven't checked out that review, that is available right now. I really enjoyed the original, but I will tell you this remake really goes in some really good creepy areas, and I really thought it was superb. Now, for this upcoming 4K release, it's getting a new 4K scan of the original digital intermediate film negative, along with a Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. And for this collector's limited edition set, it's going to come with a bunch of new special features included in this set to make it an extra bonus that basically not only are we getting this brand new 4K transfer, but on top of that, they're giving us special features that are new to go along with this. Now, this is one of those that has a limited edition slipcover set, so keep that in mind. I've put that direct link down there below. But as always, start the conversation in the comment section below as well, and let me know what of all these you're excited about from this big announcement and reveal video. The studios do look at my comment section to look at and see what are all of you excited about that I announced and revealed. What of this studio insider information are you thrilled about that I shared in this video? Make sure to start the conversation in the comment section down below and let me know what from this video are you massively excited for. Now, staying with the same day and date, another big announcement is Creepshow from 1982 is getting a limited edition reprint of its out-of-print limited edition steelbook. Now, this is a one-time reprint that basically Scream Factory is doing for those of us that missed out on the retailer exclusive limited edition steelbook that went out of print. I did not get it originally. I'm hugely excited because I did originally review this and I own the actual standard 4K release of Creepshow. And I reviewed it in my top 10 80s horror movies on 4K video. If you haven't checked out that video, that was a huge video. I know a lot of you really enjoyed it, but in that video, I actually did a full analysis, testing, and review on Creepshow. Now, this disc that I talked about in that top 80s video is the exact same disc in this limited edition steelbook reprint. So the quality that I talk about in that video is what you're getting in this limited edition set. The difference is it comes in this very nice limited edition steelbook. Now, I did pre-order mine because I'm hugely excited because I missed out on it originally. So I'm very glad that they're doing these one-time reprints, so that way those of us that missed out don't have to pay those ridiculous $200, $300 prices on the aftermarket. As I've said hundreds of times on this channel, I know that probably the aftermarket doesn't like me to say this, but who cares? I hate those prices on eBay. When I go on there and I missed out on a limited edition SteelBook and I try to go get one and it's $200-300, I think it's ridiculous. So I am very glad this is getting a one-time reprint, so that way all of us, that we don't have to pay that ridiculous price, we can just buy it at retail and actually own it. So now's the time for this one, another limited edition reprint. Make sure to go down and order yours if you missed out on this last time, so that way you don't have to pay those dumb aftermarket prices. Now, staying with September 3rd, we have another big release in Repo Man from Criterion Collection, the 1984 cult classic sci-fi film. It's getting a brand new 4K digital restoration in Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, approved by the original director himself, Alex Cox, along with an uncompressed monaural soundtrack, all included in this set. Now, this is one of those that really did surprise me. I'm glad it's coming out because it really is a clever, just enjoyable cult classic sci-fi film. But this is one of those, I think the cover artwork's really cool too, with the neon green and the black. Now, staying with September 3rd, we're also getting The Boy from 2016. Now, this has the actress from The Walking Dead, and it is one of those horror sci-fi films that really does have some good creep factors in it. I'm glad it's being finally released on 4K because it's kind of one of those I kind of forgot about and I wanted to experience it again. Well, they're doing a brand new 4K transfer of the original elements, along with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, and an extra special treat, we're getting a Dolby Atmos audio mix, all included with new special features in this collector's limited edition set. So this was another one that is one of those, kind of reminds me almost of, in a different way, of Megan. If you haven't checked out Megan, I did an exclusive 4K versus Blu-ray review here on this channel. But Megan was one of those kind of more or less a doll that comes to life, kind of like Chucky as well. But I do like kind of the doll elements that come to life. I'm kind of a sucker for those. Chucky, Megan, I enjoy all of them. So this is one of those that fits in that universe that if you liked Megan or Chucky, you'll enjoy The Boy. So this is one of those that I recommend the film itself just based on if you like any of those other horror films. Now, jumping ahead to September 10th, another massive day of reveals and announcements that I'm thrilled for. We're getting The Stepfather from 1987 with a brand new 4K restoration of its original camera negative. It's going to be a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10, along with DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 lossless mix in a collector's limited edition set. And it's going to have new audio commentaries along with new special features, all included in this set. This is one of those lighter 80s horror experiences, basically about a guy that basically marries again, and some people start to discover he's not who he is. And the whole point of it is basically who's going to survive once they figure out what he is and what he's done. And it's got some really good creep out moments, and I do really enjoy it as a thriller. To me, it's more or less a horror thriller, not so much just one of those gory horror movies, just a really good thriller horror experience. And I will tell you, there's some great suspense elements. So this is one of those that I'm glad is finally coming out on 4K. Now, staying with the same day and date, we're getting another big release in The Strangers with Liv Tyler from 2008. Now, this is the first original film in this series. Now, I did previously announce in my last top new and upcoming that Strangers Chapter 1, which is continuing the series but going in basically a new direction, kind of continuing the overall storyline. That's going in a newer direction as a film that just came out in 2024. This is actually the original film that new series is based on. Well, for this, it's getting a brand new 4K transfer from the original digital intermediate, along with Dolby Vision and HDR10 for the unrated cut of the film. That's very exciting in and of itself because they didn't just do the theatrical cut, we actually get the unrated cut, which is far superior to the theatrical cut. So thankfully, that's what's getting the new 4K transfer, along with a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix, all included in a 3-disc collector's limited edition set. I am excited for this one as well because I do think that this one was better than the newer one that came out. So I do like the original the best, so I'm glad this is going to be released on 4K. Now, on September 10th, we're getting a surprise announcement. Paramount finally let me know that Knuckles, the TV miniseries from the Sonic movie universe, is finally going to be getting a 4K release. It's going to be released as a native 4K along with Dolby Vision HDR10 Master, and a big surprise, we're going to be getting Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now this is one of them I did request from Paramount because to me it didn't make sense originally when they announced it only on Blu-ray for months, because the original films of Sonic are all on 4K. So I said, you know, can't we get Knuckles the TV series to go along with the great 4K releases that you released of the 2 Sonic movies, so that way all of the universe are on 4K? Well, thankfully they finally listened, and it's actually announced now and going to be available on September 10th now as a 4K release with Dolby Atmos. So I'm very excited for that and looking forward to checking that one out because I do really like the Sonic universe. I think it's very enjoyable. My kids love it. So it's something as a family you can watch and have a blast. I think the comedy is good in it, and I really think it's beautiful on 4K. So hopefully Knuckles continues that beautiful 4K transfers we've gotten before with the other Sonic films and the amazing Dolby Atmos mixes. Now also on September 10th, Sony let me know that they're releasing Richard Pryor live on Sunset Strip from 1982 with a new 4K scan of the original camera negative, a native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10, and a DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. Now this is one of those that did surprise me because it's not one of those that I've actually ever seen. So I will be interested in checking this one out. It was kind of more or less a surprise announcement from Sony that I was kind of surprised they're releasing kind of a stand-up comedy special, but I kind of like the idea of it. Heck, there's some that I'd like to see from some other comedians now that I think about it. So this is one of those that Sony did the work for this. Now jumping ahead to September 17th, massive announcements and reveals for this date as well. I really can't believe all of the huge physical media announcements that the studios have been letting me know about this year. I really couldn't say that I thought that there would be this many at the beginning of the year. It's really one of those things that it's kind of been escalating, and I believe, honestly, that by the time we reach October and November's announcements, it's going to blow away everything I'm even announcing in this video because they've been escalating and releasing more and more and more. I just see that trend upward. So we really are, like I said before, at peak physical media. And I don't know, now I feel like that's not the peak. We're just still climbing that mountain because we never reached that peak because of how many exciting releases. This one's no exception. We are finally getting the Chronicles of Riddick, the 2004 sequel film with Vin Diesel. It's a very slick sci-fi action thriller film that I really love. It really expanded the Riddick universe from Pitch Black. Well, Arrow Video is doing a brand new 4K restoration of both the theatrical and director's cuts of the film, and Dolby Vision HDR10 Master and color grading approved by the original director David Twohy himself. This is one of those that I am hugely excited for because Pitch Black was an amazing 4K release. The fact that they're continuing this work and Arrow Video is the one doing it, it's coming out in a limited edition set. Now, limited edition only. There's no standard release as of right now, it's limited edition only, and it's very important to understand because the limited edition is the only one that has the extra cuts as well. It specifically says in the press release from the studio that the limited edition set here will have a disc that is limited edition contents only. Once it sells out, it's gone. And it has versions of the film, cuts of the film, as well as extra things from the video game Escape from Butcher Bay. If you remember that, I loved that game on the Xbox. Well, they actually have all of the cutscenes that were filmed included in it as well, but that's on limited edition only with posters and artworks on the extra discs. Once it sells out, that won't be available again. So this is truly limited edition. I will tell you right now, the fact that they're including an extra disc that's limited edition, along with that, they did a brand new Dolby Atmos audio mix for this 4K release. Wow. This is one of the top titles that I'm hugely excited for coming up. I was shocked we're getting this one, especially with all the extra contents in this limited edition set. It truly is one of those that's a very unique set I'm hugely excited for. Do not wait to order your copy though. That limited edition set I will put down below because of the extra contents that won't ever be available again. This is one of those I do see selling out very fast because heck, this movie was huge anyways. The amount of people that I remember going to see it at theaters when I went to see it originally, the cinema was packed. And then I went to see it a week later and it was packed again. This is one of those that was back when sci-fi was great. They had some great big epic sci-fi films and this was one of them. Now a big update for all of you. Bringing Out the Dead Paramount Presents limited edition 4K release that got a brand new 4K restoration of its original camera negative is finally available to order right now. Now, I did post the announcement on my X 4K Blu Ray reviews. If you don't follow me on there yet, you want to follow me. But I did make an announcement on there that it is available to order right now. This is another limited edition set only. Paramount was very specific, just like they were with Chinatown and things like that, that ended up selling out. But this one is limited edition. Once it sells out, it's gone. I'll post that direct Amazon pre-order link down there below. It's available right now. Now, another big limited edition set, same day and date, is Friday the 13th, the 2009 remake reboot. This is getting a brand new 4K transfer, Dolby Vision and HDR10 master for both the theatrical cut, which is 97 minutes, and the extended killer cut of the film, which is 105 minutes. Along with that, they're doing a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix with new bonus features, a bunch of swag, posters, all included in a limited edition set only. Another limited edition, it's just the trend that the studios are going for, and I personally feel like that's what's revived physical media. I know that might sound odd, but in a way it really has, because those of us that are collectors and love these, we order them and buy them before even the release date most of the time to make sure we secure a copy so the studio knows, hey, this is a popular title, so therefore they say, hey, let's start working on another one. I mean, limited edition is king. I mean, it honestly is. I can't really think of any studios anymore that don't do limited edition releases where they go out of print and they don't print them anymore. Now, it might also be they buy them for a bulk as well, which is how they're able to do it, is they go to the printers and they say, hey, we want whatever it is, X amount of copies, give us a discount if we say we'll guarantee this many copies. Which is maybe the reason why they're able to do them at certain print runs, which is why limited edition is king as well. But I will say I'm addicted to it. Limited edition gets announced, I pre-order it right away because I'm hugely excited for so many of these releases. Now, I'm not gonna say I love this Friday the 13th. I don't. This is one of the few announcements that I'm not a big fan of, so I wasn't one of those for this one. I didn't run out and get it because I'm just not a Friday the 13th fan in the first place. So it just wasn't one of those, but I know there's a lot of you out there that wanted to know about this, so I made sure to include it so that way you know, and I put that direct Amazon sale link down there below. So that way, if you want to pre-order this limited edition, it's down there below. Now, another limited edition is Torso from 1973. The horror thriller film is getting a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative. It's a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master for both the 94-minute cut of the film and the 90-minute US cut of the film, along with a restored mono audio track. But again, limited edition only. Now, continuing September 17th, again, massive announcement here. We're finally getting Doomsday from 2008, the sci-fi thriller with some horror elements. It's really a big action spectacle film. I love the film. I've probably seen it 8 times on Blu-ray. That's how many times I enjoyed it. And I actually bought it twice on Blu-ray because my original Blu-ray actually got broken, so I bought another copy of it. I'm really excited for this one because it is a very underrated action thriller. Well, they did a brand new 4K scan of the original digital intermediate film negative, along with a brand new Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix in a collector's limited edition set. It'll have a limited edition slipcover, different artwork. Very excited for this one because, like I said, this is one of those that's highly underrated. If you haven't experienced this film yet, the more you watch it, the more you like it. And it's a very gritty, kind of like grounded, end-of-the-world doomsday film. Really does have like gritty car crashes, explosions, shooting, and gore, and just everything's just very grounded and gritty. It's kind of like Mad Max in a sense, but kind of more over the top, more in the vein of the newer Mad Max universe almost, than more Mel Gibson's universe. But then obviously this has a lot more like gore explosions on it that kind of like are done for humor. But this one I am hugely excited for. Now, jumping ahead to September 24th, we're getting The Million Eyes of Sumaru, the 1967 film. Now, this is getting a brand new 4K scan and restoration of the original lost camera negative. Now, the reason I say lost is it was previously lost for many years. Nobody could find it, nobody could locate any of it. Well, they actually located it, and that's why they did a brand new restoration, because it hasn't been available for many years. Now, along with this, they were able to locate the additional 10 minutes of footage that was missing as well so it will include the additional 10 minutes of footage along with a Dolby Vision and HDR10 master in this limited edition set. So this is one of those I'm excited to check out because I do like when they finally locate something like this, and the work that went behind it always intrigues me. I haven't seen this before, so this would be a first time watch. It's kind of interesting that it was lost before, so I'm curious to check this one out. Now, staying with September 24th is one of the biggest announcements for me personally. I am a massive John Carpenter fan. I love all of John Carpenter's films. I can't pick out one that I don't really like. And I gotta tell you, this one really got me excited. Is The Village of the Damned from 1995 is getting a brand new 4K scan and native 4K transfer of the original 35mm camera negative, along with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 lossless audio mix. Now they pulled out all the stops. They're also going to be giving us new bonus special features included in this set in a collector's limited edition set that has a limited edition slipcover. I really like this film. It is one of those really like creepy, kind of almost sci-fi horror elements that he does really good. John Carpenter is one of the best in the business for like horror, sci-fi mixed all together in a thriller. This is one of those you cannot miss out on. I'm telling you, if you like John Carpenter even a tiny bit, this is one of those that deserve to be on 4K. Thankfully, it's finally coming out. I put that direct Amazon sale link for all of these down there below, but let me know how excited you are for this John Carpenter film. This is one of those I've been dying to get in my John Carpenter 4K collection. Finally, on September 24th, we're all going to be able to add this to our collection. Now, for some announcements that are coming out later this year, the studios did just let me know we're going to be getting Bad Boys Ride or Die, the 2024 sequel film with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. It's an action comedy series that I love. Well, it is coming out as a native 4K with both Dolby Vision, HDR10, and English Dolby Atmos audio mix, all done by Sony in 2 different flavors. We're going to be getting it in a limited edition SteelBook and a standard 4K case. Both of them will have the same transfer with Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, HDR10, and basically all included same contents. The difference is the limited edition SteelBook would most likely sell out before the release date. So that's why I'm letting you know about that right now. Now, they didn't give me the exact release date yet. They just gave me all the specs on what's going to be included in the set. So that's what I'm sharing with you. And I will tell you the limited edition SteelBook is the one I'm excited for. I like that like purple kind of throwback to the 80s artwork that's on it. That's the one I really like, but it will be available in both a standard case as well. I'll put the links for both of them down there below, but that is coming out here in the next couple of months. Now, another massive release that's coming out here in the next few months is Horizon: An American Saga Chapter 1, the Kevin Costner epic Western universe that he started here. And let me tell you, if you like action adventure Western films, you must experience this film. It is so grand and so epic, so beautifully filmed. Well, Warner Brothers did let me know it is going to be released as a native 4K with both Dolby Vision and HDR10, along with Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, I am sharing with you the artwork that they let me know about. So this is the official artwork for both the front cover and the back cover. This is one of those I'm hugely excited for because I love Westerns. And this one, man, it deserves Dolby Vision, HDR10, and Dolby Atmos, and we're going to be getting it all on 4K. Now, it's always extremely important. Any of these you want to pre-order or buy, I've put those direct Amazon sale links right down there below as a pinned comment in the comment section right below this video. Those links down there never ever cost you anything extra. And simply when you go and click on that link and you order through it, it does help to support the creation of these videos and this channel. So it's always very important. If you enjoy this content and this content helps you out, always make sure to click on those direct Amazon sale links down there below and join my Collector's VIP Club. My Collector's VIP Club only costs you $1 or $2 every month, less than the price of 1 cup of coffee every month. You can help to support this channel and all this exclusive content that I put my heart and soul into creating for all of you. And if you've followed me for a while here on my channel, you know that I spend so much time putting love and care into every one of these videos to share the love of movies and TV series and collecting physical media for everybody worldwide. And that's why I always let you know the only way I can always continue to do this full time is always with all of your love and your support by using those direct Amazon sale links down there below and joining my Collectors VIP Club. I want to say thank you to every one of you that has supported this channel when you use those links and join my VIP Club. Every one of you is amazing, truly matters to me, and really makes it so I can do this every single week. With all of my medical conditions, you have no idea how much of a blessing it is to me to be able to sit here and share the love of movies and TV series and just get to do this every week with you. It's such a blessing that I want to say thank you to all of you for blessing me with this. Make sure to go down there and start the conversation in the comment section below. And let me know what of all these massive announcements and reveals and studio insider information that you're excited for. Now, along with that, I always love to see your excitement as well. I love to share my excitement, but I also love to see all of yours. The point of this is we're a community of collectors, and I really love to enjoy collecting with all of you every week, and that's why I always say share your excitement with me as well. What of all of these you're thrilled for? Now, as always, I truly hope all of you have a blessed day, and I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.